Making money online is not hard because the internet is broken. It is hard because most beginners are looking for the wrong thing. They want the method before they have the skill. They want income before they have trust. And they want results before they have proof that they can actually help someone. This video is the uncomfortable truth most beginners skip. By the end, you will understand why most people fail online and what to focus on instead. Not in a motivational way, in a practical, real-world, what do I actually do next way? Because the truth is, the internet has not run out of opportunities, but beginners keep walking into the fake ones first. The first truth is that making money online is not a button you press. It is a value exchange. Someone gives you money because you helped them get something they wanted. That might be entertainment, information, convenience, status, time saved, or a problem solved. But money is not the starting point. Value is the starting point. Most beginners reverse this. They ask, "How do I make money?" before asking, "Why would anyone pay attention to me?" That question sounds harsh, but it is actually freeing, because it means you do not need magic. You need a reason for someone to care. And here is where the first big mistake happens. Beginners confuse access with advantage. They think because they can start a YouTube channel, online store, TikTok account, or freelancing profile, they have a business. But access only means you can enter the game. It does not mean anyone will watch, click, trust, buy, or come back. That part has to be earned. This is why online money feels so confusing. The internet makes starting look easy, but earning still requires skill. And the skill part is the bit nobody wants to hear, because skills are slow. Skills are boring at the start. And skills do not give you instant screenshots to post online. But skills are the thing that separate a beginner from someone people actually pay. Think about a beginner who wants to make money with YouTube. They might spend days choosing a channel name. They might redesign the logo 10 times. They might watch videos about the algorithm until their brain melts. But the real question is simpler. Can they make something a stranger wants to keep watching? That is the skill. Not the banner, not the perfect upload schedule, not the secret hashtag. The skill is holding attention and delivering value. And if that sounds less exciting, that is the point. Real opportunities usually look boring before they look profitable. The same thing happens with freelancing. A beginner makes a profile and waits. Then nothing happens. So they assume freelancing is saturated. But usually, the problem is not saturation. The problem is that their offer is unclear. They say, "I can edit videos," or "I can design thumbnails," or "I can manage social media." But the client is thinking, "Can you solve my specific problem?" A better offer is not just a skill name. It is a clear outcome. For example, I help small YouTubers turn rough footage into simple, watchable videos. That is easier to understand. It tells the person what problem you solve. And this is the second truth beginners avoid. Nobody is paid online for existing. You get paid for being useful in a way people can understand. That sounds obvious, but it changes everything. Because instead of chasing random ideas, you start asking better questions. Who am I helping? What problem do they already care about? What can I make, do, teach, fix, or simplify for them? And why should they trust me? That last question is where most beginners get stuck. Because online, trust is invisible until you build evidence. Evidence can be videos. Evidence can be examples of your work. Evidence can be testimonials, comments, replies, results, or just consistent effort over time. But without evidence, you are asking strangers to believe you for no reason. And strangers are busy. They do not owe you attention. They do not owe you money. They do not owe you a chance. That sounds depressing, but it is actually one of the most useful truths online. Because once you accept that, you stop begging the internet to notice you. You start making yourself easier to notice. You improve the title. You improve the offer. You improve the example. You improve the skill. And slowly, the internet becomes less random. But here is the part that really annoys beginners. You can do the right thing and still get ignored at first. That does not always mean you failed. It might mean you have not done enough reps for the market to respond. One video is not a channel. One post is not a brand. One offer is not a business. 1 week of effort is not enough data to judge your future. Most beginners quit before they have enough evidence to improve. They post 3 videos, get almost no views, and decide they are not meant for this. They send 5 messages, get no clients, and decide the market is impossible. They try 1 product, get no sales, and decide making money online is fake. But the problem is not always the dream. Sometimes the problem is that their first version was weak, and first versions are supposed to be weak. Your first videos will probably be awkward. Your first offers will probably be too vague. Your first thumbnails might be confusing. Your first sales page might sound like a robot wrote it. That does not mean you are doomed. It means you are at the version 1 stage. And the version 1 stage is where almost everyone wants to escape. They want to skip the part where they are bad. But you cannot skip it. You can only move through it faster by making things, getting feedback, and improving. This is why passive income can mess with beginners. The phrase makes it sound like income comes from doing nothing, but most passive income is just delayed active work. A YouTube video can earn later, but first you have to create it. A digital product can sell later, but first you have to make something worth buying. An online business can run smoother later, but first you have to build the system. The passive part usually comes after the hard part. And if someone only sells you the passive part, be careful. Because they might be selling the dream, not the path. The dream is easy to sell. Freedom, laptop lifestyle, money while you sleep, escape the normal job. But the path is less glamorous. Learning, practicing, publishing, improving, repeating. That is not as clickable. But it is much more useful. Here is a simple way to think about making money online. You need a skill, a market, and trust. A skill means you can actually do something useful. A market means there are people who already care about the problem. Trust means they believe you can help them. If one piece is missing, everything feels harder. If you have skill but no market, nobody cares. If you have a market but no skill, people may click once and leave. If you have skill and market but no trust, people hesitate. Most beginners chase money methods because they do not know which piece is missing. So they jump from YouTube to dropshipping to freelancing to affiliate marketing to AI tools. But the missing piece follows them. If they do not build skill, every method feels saturated. If they do not understand a market, every audience feels random. If they do not build trust, every offer feels ignored. So before asking, what is the best way to make money online? Ask a better question. Which skill can I build that helps a real group of people? That one question can save you months. Because now, you are not just chasing trends. You are building an asset inside yourself. And skills transfer. If you learn editing, that can help YouTube, freelancing, short-form content, and business content. If you learn writing, that can help scripts, emails, offers, thumbnails, and sales pages. If you learn storytelling, that can help videos, brands, products, and personal confidence. The method might change, but useful skills keep following you. That is the boring advantage. And boring advantages are usually the ones that last. Now, this does not mean you need to become an expert before you start. That is another trap. Some beginners hide behind learning forever. They say they are preparing, but really, they are avoiding the uncomfortable part. Publishing, offering, being judged, getting ignored, improving in public. You do not need to know everything to begin. You need to choose a simple lane and start collecting real feedback. Make one useful video, send one thoughtful offer, build one simple project, study what happened, then make the next version better. This is not glamorous, but it is how beginners become dangerous. Not dangerous in a weird way. Dangerous because they stop being easy to distract. They stop needing every new trend to rescue them. They become the type of person who can create opportunities instead of waiting for them. And that is the real truth about making money online. The opportunity is not just in the platform. It is in who you become while learning to use it. A beginner wants the internet to hand them income. A builder asks, what can I create that earns attention, trust, and money over time? Those are completely different mindsets. One waits, one builds. One blames saturation, one improves the offer, one searches for secrets, one gets better at the basics. And over time, the second person becomes very hard to beat. So if you are a beginner, here is the challenge. Stop asking for the easiest way to make money online. Ask for the most honest way you can become useful. Pick one skill. Pick one audience. Pick one clear problem. Then spend the next few months becoming better at solving it. That will feel slower than a shortcut. But shortcuts usually only look fast from the outside. The honest path feels slow until the results start stacking. And when they do, you will not just have made money. You will have built the person who knows how to make it again. That is the part beginners do not want to hear. But it is also the part that can change everything. Making money online is not about finding the perfect trick. It is about becoming someone worth paying attention to. And once you understand that, the internet stops looking like a casino. It starts looking like a workshop. So build something, make it useful, make it better, and let the shortcuts chase someone else.